Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another LSPDFR episode. Today is day number 2, shift number 2, and we have our car here. Same car as last time, but we have one of each upgrade upgraded. So I guess I could quickly show you that just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, we have a modification section within LSPDFR 0.4, and this time, because it's our second shift in this car, we have added one of each, so just the first upgrade on each panel, except for turbo, because there's only one, so turbo is now applied throughout. So we should have all of that stuff applied, and yeah, let's get on patrol and see what we can find. Alright guys, so we are on this little access road right here, and we're just gonna stop just around here. Pull back a little bit. And as you can see, any cars that come down this way, by the time they see us, it's probably gonna be too late. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate... I don't think we're gonna catch too many speeders around here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the LPR, which I keep trying to call ANPR because in the UK it's automatic number plate recognition system or something, but I guess it's automatic license something. But here you go, you'll see it, ALPR. So yeah, automatic license plate recognition, I guess it stands for. This script is quite light. It's designed to be like really... it doesn't use a lot of system resources. That's what it's designed to do. It's not meant to make the game any, like, the frames go any, like, down or anything. We've got a pounder with an expired license here, so we're gonna get after him. But yeah, this is what that's basically where we're gonna be sitting. We're gonna try and mix it up and sit in other places, but let's just get this guy over. He doesn't want to... There we go. Kind of hard to get those guys on your pullover. Sometimes it just doesn't want it, but we've got this guy pulled over here for... was it no license or an expired? I don't know. We'll check his plate anyway. Dispatch, request plate check. There we go. It's kind of weird because I've changed mics since last recording.
Lincoln, Adam, Zebra 408, a traffic violation. A traffic violation.
2 traffic violations, no registration. Right, so it's registered to Bo Ridley, no registration, and what was the other thing? Hang on, sorry. I'm not very good at remembering this stuff. They go off the screen so quick. So owner's license has expired and there is no registration. Registered to a Bo Ridley, but if this is a company truck, chances are it's not going to be Bo Ridley driving. I hate that. Why does it do that? Alright, let me just pull him over again. Every time you come out of the start menu, it cancels the traffic stop, so I need to remember that. I don't know how to counter that. Maybe get out of the vehicle first and then do everything in the pause menu. Is he running now? Hang on a minute. I want this guy to pull over. There we go. We're almost like 2 blocks away from where we originally started the pullover, but we are here. We have the license plate. We know what's going on. So let's get out and talk to this guy. But yes, I've changed mics. Now, the one that you are hearing me through is my main mic that I use for most things, but for the purpose of vocal dispatch, I'm using the mic on my headset. I don't know if that's going to improve anything, but it does say when you're setting up Windows speech recognition to use a headset mic because it's clearer or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, let's have a chat with this guy. hello, can I ask you for your license, proof of registration, all that good stuff? It's passengers. Or is that just always an option? So this is Bo Ridley. Can't really ask him any questions. Alright, just sit tight, I'm just going to run this stuff, I'll be right back with you. You guys will have to let me know how the game audio is. I noticed last time we recorded, the game audio was a little bit low. So I'm trying to make that better. I've upped it by 5 decibels. So hopefully that's a bit better. I've also upped the SFX in the options on GTA. So yeah, we'll see what happens. First traffic stop of the day. So we'll do this. And we'll run Bo. His license is expired by 23 days. And if we do the vehicle as well, it's not registered. So out of date license and registration. So let's write him up. See, now all of this comes through because he's still technically in the traffic stop. I would say it's a van. Yeah, it's a van. So documentation, expired registration. Wait, was there an expired registration? No, the registration's just not there, so it's failure to present registration and an expired license. Wait, so is expired license? Is expired license an arrest? License suspended, license revoked. There's nothing about expired. You guys will have to let me know what to do about that, because I'm not 100% sure. But we will, because it's our first traffic stop of the day and it doesn't seem to be too bad, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a citation. Oh, expired driver's license is there. And it's under 30 days, so yeah, we'll just tag that on. That makes it a lot easier. Save citation, write new. So we've got expired driver's license and expired registration, is that right? No, registration is failure to present, so there we go. And then we'll click finish. And we'll go give this to Bo. Alright, so I've give you... I think I'm going to have to go on the other side, actually. Should never do this, but I don't think it's going to give him the citation unless I go around this side. Interesting. Alright, so I've gave you 2 citations today. One for your... There it is. Everything's just going really wrong right now. One for your license being expired, and the other for failure to present registration. This vehicle does not seem to be registered on our system. If anything is wrong that I've given you today, please take it to court and you can appeal it. But for now, I cannot give you anything. Right. Just ignore this because it's not going to give him the citation. No? Nothing? Alright. So I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the vehicle for a minute so I can give you this citation. Alright. So I'm giving you a citation.
We have a 1099.
There we go, I gave him it.
Davis. Units respond code 3.
It's also called backup. Everything's going wrong. I don't know what to do. Alright, sir. Can you get back in your vehicle? You're free to go. Eyes look red. I'm going to ignore that because everything's going wrong. You're free to go, sir. Just make sure you get those citations taken care of. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Right. Well, that's the end of that. I'm going to Emperor. Is that the 1-2 vehicles back? So that's one thing that's... I'm going to deactivate this for a second, and we're going to get another one in a minute, but I think that's one of the things that's wrong with ALPR Lite, is it gets so many vehicles, so much distance, that it's kind of hard to keep up with. Hopefully I get better at it, but we'll call ourselves 10-4, not 10-4, code 4 off that one, and we'll be 10-8. Alright guys, so we are sitting here, and we've just got a Grizzly right there, with no registration, so we're going to go ahead and pull over this car. He's just getting on the freeway. I was hoping to only catch people who were coming off the freeway, but as I said before, this has quite a stretch. I might be able to edit the stretch, but I'm going to try and get used to it first. But yeah, let's pull over this Grizzly. Right beside these roadworks would be nice. No, you're going to go this side. And he's going to go past the roadworks, so I can't even mimic him over to the other side. Dispatch, show me out with a black Grizzly northbound Interstate 5. Dispatch, request plate check.
Target license plate 8-2 Tom Boy Henry 460. A traffic
Registered to
violation.
Kira Bell,
A traffic
no
violation.
registration, no
A
insurance,
warrant issued.
bench warrant for registered
Proceed with
owner.
caution.
Alright, let's try and have a chat with this person. Hopefully this doesn't go south. I'm just gonna hold my gun in my offhand. Good evening, do you have any idea why I pulled you over today? Nope. Can I have some proof of insurance, registration, all that good stuff? Kira Bell. Alright, just sit tight. I'm just going to run this. I'll be right back with you. So Kira Bell is 100% who we are looking for. They're the RO, registered owner. And if we just double check here, Kira has an arrest warrant for being drunk in public. So there's the arrest warrant. Let's just check the vehicle right here. So the vehicle has no insurance and no registration. Either way, this person is coming in with us today. And I think I'm going to request felony backup. I don't really want to, because like I said last episode, I feel like there is no chance they'll run. But I also don't want this person to get away, so dispatch, request felony stop backup.
Backup required in Southport.
Ocean 1 en route.
Wait for the last unit to get on scene here. It is a great script, I love it. Alright, here we go. Step out the vehicle nice and slow. Put your hands in the air. Hands. Walk backwards towards the sound of my voice. On the ground.
You ain't gonna see daylight for a while. Get out of here.
Alright, there we go. Got one in custody. Alright, Miss Bell. I'm just gonna bring you over here. It's in front of my car. Actually, yeah, if you can just stand there for a minute. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get these units to clear off. Alright, thanks for your help, guys. Hopefully once these guys clear off. What I'm going to try and do is request a female backup unit. Dispatch, request female backup.
Backup required on Lockport, that's freeway.
There she comes. Because obviously you're meant to get a female to search a female. I think that's one of the, you know, things. So I'm going to hope that this unit will do that. Oh, it's two females. Must be my lucky day, huh? Hey, good evening. Why's my dude just walking? So if I can grab her and bring her out here. No? Can you?
Thank you.
No. No. We'll try it again later. Unfortunately, I want to try and make it so that they can search her, but I guess we'll just pat her down, make sure there's nothing on that might poke us, stick us, or hurt us. And she has a screwdriver and knuckle duster, so it's a good job we did pat her down. Nothing terrible there. She does have a license to carry handguns. But either way, she is under arrest for all the stuff that we found out today. So let's put her in the back of our car. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened to my body there. I just kind of ran you over with me. Watch your head whilst you're getting in here. Hopefully we can get that female back up to work. I don't know if it does. That's the second time I've tried and I haven't seen it work yet. Unfortunately, I dismissed them by pressing... I don't know what I pressed, but apparently I pressed something and it dismissed them. Let's search our vehicle. It will be getting towed today. Can't leave it here. An IED, which I believe stands for improvised explosive device, and a bottle of morphine. That'll be drugs. I don't really know why I'm running through everything right now. I don't really have a clue, but yeah, something's gone wrong. Something is going wrong, and I'm not really sure what. Anyway, so this vehicle will be getting towed, but let's do some of this and that. Let's turn off the ALPR as well, just so it stops beeping, beep, 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 beep. And notifications on the left hand side, that sort of thing. So the PED is going to be getting an arrest report. Charges are going to be possession of a controlled substance. That would be the morphine. I believe that would be a controlled substance. I'm not 100%, but I believe that's the thing. Definitely destructive devices, an IED in the vehicle. Obviously her warrant. No insurance and no registration. That would actually be a citation, I believe. Yeah, so citation. So we'll do that, and then we'll do a citation. We'll just leave that blank. So it was no insurance, so not expired, it was just none. And it was no registration, which would be this one. So there we go. And we will give her the citation there. We are starting it up in our car, and then we will send her off to jail. Dispatch, request prisoner transport.
Backup required in Lockport.
Dispatch, request tow truck. Get a large one for the Grizzly because it's a 4x4. You good, buddy? Can you... I don't think he knows how to get to her. It's pretty good that that unit's just been sitting behind us this whole time, like... He was one of the felony stop backups, but he parked right behind us and he could never get past.
Come on, let's roll.
We need that truck to kind of... Oh!
You weirdo!
Looks like Sticky Wheels is having a problem. Just put that straight for now.
Shit.
Alright, tow truck's got the car. We will be code 4. Alright guys, so now we're out doing some speed trapping. We're just behind this kind of tree here. People will probably still see us, but it was the best I could see around the area. I guess we could have went there, but there's a guardrail. And we've got a bison. That is the truck up there with an expired license. I don't remember how to deactivate this. I think you just hold down F5. There we go. So let's pull over this bison and see what's going on. Dispatch, request plate check.
Target vehicle license plate 83 Mary Tom Ocean 079. A traffic violation.
Alright, there we
Proceed
go.
with caution.
Owner's license is expired. Registered to a Mark Taylor. Dispatch, show me out on a traffic stop with a blue bison southbound in Interstate 5. Let's get out and chat to this guy once the traffic kind of lightens up a bit. Right now should be good. I'm going to have to go on this side this time because, yeah, there's no chance for going on the other side. Good evening, sir. Can I have your license, proof of registration, all that good stuff? It is Mr. Taylor. There isn't really anything in there. Alright, I'm just going to check this. I'll be right back with you. I think I need to get better at sort of announcing to the NPC that why I pulled them over. That's one thing I'm definitely forgetting to do, so I'll try and remember to do that next time. I might try and start doing it now that I've just realised, but yeah, hopefully we'll get the hang of that as well. But we're going to check this guy out. First we will check the pet database. His license is 607 days out of date. Well, that's interesting. And the vehicle is all good. So let's write him up a citation, because that's a long time, 607 days. And expired driver's license greater than 30 days. So there we go. It's going to be a pickup truck, and we will save that, and we'll give that to Mr. Taylor. Alright, Mr. Taylor. Basically, the problem is that your license is expired by a long time. I'm not sure what the reason is for that, but I will be giving you a citation of $250 for that today. Here is your citation.
Backup required on,
Please wait until I get in my vehicle before you take off. And yeah, make sure you get that sorted before the court date. Alright, have a good night. The weather is getting really bad around here right now. Alright, calm down. I know I just gave you a $250 citation, but he just kind of just slammed down in front of those cars, didn't he? Anyway, we'll be code 4, 10-8. Alright guys, so now we're just sitting on this back road from the airport. I know airport have got their own security, but we're going to do some license plate recognition right here. Just see what we catch. Never mind. We were going to do some license plate recognition, but seems to me like this truck is very, very, very unroadworthy. Let's pull him over and have a chat with him. Hopefully this is just a nice, you know, yeah, no. Nope, no. Alright, this way, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna... What? You just hang on a minute. Hey. What is that car doing up there? I'm trying not to close off the whole road, but this is... I'm just gonna have to do it there. In future, I'll try and ensure that I do not. Right. Okay, let's deal with this first. Dispatch, show me out eastbound Utopia Parkway with a black Pounder. Request plate check.
Target vehicle license plate 45 Robert John
What?
David 02.
Registered owner bought
ZZ.
How do I? No insurance though. No insurance, and the vehicle is extremely. Maybe that's why it is so unroadworthy, is because it has no insurance. So he's like, well, can't get this thing fixed, so I'm just gonna drive it around like this. Well, not today, sir. We're gonna have to go around the outside. This is a really cool animation as well, the way how he pulls up the light. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the light's actually working. I think it's because it's still daytime in-game, even though it's raining, so the light just doesn't want to work. I'm not really sure. Hello, sir. Do you mind telling me what's going on with your vehicle? Someone slashed my tires. Alright, I think it's a little bit more than that. Can I ask you for your license, registration, and proof of insurance, all that good stuff? Cartman Morgan. Alright, sit tight. I'm just going to run this. I'll be right back with you. So, Mr. Morgan is not the registered owner, from what we've heard. Might be different on the computer, but we will double check right here. So the vehicle database has no insurance and it's registered to ThreattzZ. So I'm gonna get him out, the driver. I'm not gonna get him on the insurance. The vehicle's definitely unroadworthy. It's probably a work truck is what I'm gonna go for. So it's probably registered to the boss of the company. He's probably an employee driving the truck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tow the vehicle and I'm gonna give him a warning to tell his boss pretty much this is what's going on. According to this, we actually have bought in the vehicle. But, oh, if I go here, it said Cartman Morgan. No, start menu again. Just pull it over there before you ruin everything again. Alright, let's just try this again. He's not racing, is he? I don't know what that guy's doing. I don't trust it though. Alright. What we are going to do this time is we're actually going to do a ped check this way. See, this one's saying this, but if we go back in here and ask him for his ID, Oh, now this has changed. I wonder if it asked the car that was passing us for their ID. Okay. Right, well that changes things. What is going on with my hands right now? I had like a torch out and yeah, I don't really know. Anyway, right, that changes everything. This is his truck. He is the registered owner, so now it's not going to be the whole employee spiel that I just said. It's going to be he's okay, but the vehicle database, it has no insurance. It's going to be getting towed today. He's going to be getting a citation for it was just failure to it's failure to present under the insurance, so we will finish that. We'll give him this citation, but he is not driving this away. There is no what is that car doing? I don't like that. That car's just sitting there. It looks like the 4x4 on the hills disappeared now, but I guess he's the next guy we're going to be pulling over. Alright, can I ask you to step out the vehicle, please? Alright, sir. I'm going to be giving you a citation today. It's going to be 150 bucks for basically failure to present insurance. This vehicle does not have insurance. If it does and we are wrong, then you can get that appealed in court. Either way though, I'm going to have to ask you, I'm going to get you a strong odor from alcohol from the breath. That's not good. Alright, so before you go, I'm just going to have to ask you to complete this breathalyzer test.
Thank you.
And there it is, 0.185. Alright, so you are now under arrest. You don't have anything to say, but it may harm your defense, something which you may later rely on in court. It looked like he was going to turn around and punch me there. I don't know that whole sentence, by the way, so that's basically all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to pat you down, make sure there's nothing that might poke me, stick me, or hurt me. A pair of panties, smartphone, and a wire cutter. This guy was going to let go. I was going to let him go. I was just going to call him a taxi. He was going to be on his way. The vehicle was going to get towed. Now he's got a citation. And he's going to be getting an arrest warrant. And that guy over there, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that he's just sitting there. I feel like I'm going to get drive-by'd or something, you know? He's just like watching everything I do in that car. But he's sitting on the wrong side of the road, so that's a reason to pull him over. Oh, we're going to search this vehicle. Make sure there's nothing else that we want to tag on. Jerry can in a Halloween costume. I mean, it's October 1st, so you're making sure he's got his Halloween costume early. Dispatch requesting tow truck. Definitely a large one.
Tow truck. Assistance required in Banning.
In Banning. We'll just pull back. What? There's another one. Oh no, that's the one that he's towed. It looked so far behind. I thought it was him. I thought that was another truck following the tow truck, but it's actually getting towed. I was like, how many of these pounders are gonna be broken today? Either way, let's get on with this. So there was nothing really in the vehicle. We don't really need the vehicle anymore, that's why I've got it towed. As for the pedestrian, Mr. I don't know. Yeah. I don't. Yep. Nope. Not even gonna try. He's gonna be getting an arrest report today for being under the influence whilst driving. That will be it. And I think I know who we're gonna be pulling over next.
Assistance required in Banning.
Oh dear, what is going on? Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, assaulting an officer. Our door's hanging open. I was gonna go after that car that was just sitting on the side of the road, but I don't think the L thing works. Let's try this again. Sir, please pull over to the side of the road. Alright. Dispatch request plate check. This is going to be a taco.
Target license plate 42 North.
James Crow, owner's license expired.
A traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
Well, he just did a hit and run, assault on an officer. So, yeah, we're going to have to be getting this guy out today. Probably should have radioed in that I was on a traffic stop as well, but whoops, you know. Is my torch gonna work yet? Okay, that wasn't gonna happen. Alright. I pulled you over today because basically back there you rammed a government vehicle, a police vehicle. You then rammed it again, knocked over an officer. That's assault on an officer. There is also a flag on your vehicle, so will you put your hands behind your back? I'm just going to detain you for now. We're going to make sure everything's good, and we'll see what happens from there. He's probably going to be going in for the assault on an officer. Alright. I'm just going to pat you down in front of my vehicle, make sure there's nothing that might poke me, stick me, or hurt me. Ooh, where am I going? Whoa, what was that? A lollipop, a pack of cigarettes, a postcard, and pepper spray. Nothing wrong with that. Has a gun permit for concealed handguns. It's fine. It did say something about hands being shaky, so... Alright, so I'm going to ask you to... Have you been drinking today? You've been sober for 6 months. Have you done any drugs recently? I do drugs for my medical condition. Alright. That gives us a rough estimation that it will be a drug swab test. Why his hands are shaky.
Thank you.
Positive for marijuana and heroin. I don't think you can be prescribed heroin. Is that right? I mean, obviously you can get a marijuana medical card, but is heroin actually? I don't know if that is. You guys will have to let me know. But he's going to be getting a DUI. There's so many things to write this guy up for. All right, watch your head getting in, and we will search the vehicle real quick. A katana, a bottle of Diet Cola, a handgun. He does actually have a permit to carry a concealed handgun, so that's fine, even though it shows up red. The bottle of morphine, not so much fine. Not so much. Okay, so let's check everything that's gone on with this guy. Mr. Crow has an expired license of 546 days, so that would be his first citation. DUI is going to be an arrest. Assault on officer, probably good on his arrest. Destruction of government property, probably on the arrest. Bottle of morphine in the vehicle, that's on the arrest. So yeah, citation's going to be... I'm not going to fill all that out. Expired license greater than 30 days. Is that greater than or less than? That's greater than, because, yeah, pretty sure. So we'll finish that, and then we'll go on to the arrest report. He's going to get $250 citation for that. So the next one, we're going to be getting him for possession of a controlled substance. That's going to be the bottle of morphine that we found in his vehicle. Would be destruction of public property. Right, we're definitely going to get assault on a public official. Is that what an officer is? I believe that's what an officer is, so we're going to get that. I'm going to put it down as destruction of public property. I think a police car would be classed as public property. Not 100% sure, but that's what I think. Something sounds like someone's just got run over behind me, but... And then obviously driving under the influence. So 3 felonies, 1 misdemeanor, and we'll write that up. I guess that person got run over? Not really sure. Either way. Dispatch, request tow truck. We've got a large one for this one as well. Need to remember to scroll lock. Need to remember to scroll lock. Oh, every time I'm like, because I press down on the D-pad. And we'll request some transport for him. Dispatch, request transport unit.
Dispatch to all SWAT units. Immediate assistance in the Maze Bank Arena.
No. I can't. I don't think I can cancel that. Now we've just got SWAT responding. Whoops, false alarm.
Assistance needed and
That took a long time. But it comes to the point where the transport unit is showing up before the SWAT unit that got accidentally called, so that's something to note. If we needed SWAT right now, we'd be kind of screwed. Pull up a little bit so she has some space to get him out. Degenerate! And we will be code 4, 10 in. Alright guys, I think that's actually where I'm going to end it today. I don't know how long this episode will be. Hopefully it's a good length episode. But yeah, I'm still trying to work out, because LSPDFR is kind of crazy. You do like a recording session and you try to do, let's say, an hour, and then it might turn into 2. Sometimes you got too much content with 2 hours, sometimes you don't have enough with 1 hour. There's crashes involved and everything, so hopefully this is enough stuff to go in this episode, and we'll do the case reports real quick. So let's just bring everything up, and as we did last time, what I'll do is, because I probably can't remember who did what, terrible memory and stuff, I will bring up the sort of preview window that I did last time. I think that's a pretty good idea. So let's bring all these to date like such, and starting with Burley got tagged with expired driver's license, failure to present registration, got fined $350, and yeah, he got fined. Mr. Crow, James Crow, had a controlled substance, assault on public official, destruction of public property, driving under the influence, license got revoked and sentenced to 13 years in prison. That was actually the most recent one that we just did. So these aren't in order now, which kind of sucks, but hopefully the preview lets you know exactly what happened to each person. Mr. ZYZZ ABCDEFG got tagged with driving under the influence, got license revoked and sentenced to 11 months in prison. also got fined $150 for failure to present insurance. Mr. Taylor, Mark Taylor, got tagged with expired driver's license greater than 30 days, got fined $125. Kira Bell, Miss Bell, got failure to present insurance, failure to present registration, fined $247, and controlled substance, possession of destructive devices, and warrant for arrest, sentenced to 15 years in prison. So, that's everybody today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this was a good episode and we had enough content and stuff like that. But I won't see until I get into editing, so we'll see what happens. But thank you, as always, for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I'll catch you guys next time. As always, take care.